Well, greetings and salutations, and welcome to all of you to LSD. Take a trip with Marina and I, and welcome my friend and guest star, Marina from HeartCentered Tarot.
Hello, everyone.
It's wonderful to have you here, and you're just so colorful this evening. I love your scarf and everything. Yeah.
Thank you. So, someone mentioned Mondays with Marina that I with the scarf I look like an airline hostess.
Oh, all right. Coffee, tea, or me?
Exactly.
Now, if you said that, there'd be a problem, wouldn't there?
Yes. Oh God. Yes.
Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us, and I'm going to say hello to a few of you here tonight. Amanda Celeste is here, and Sonia, and Kit, and Cheryl, and TW, James Spear, and Janice Outdated, Dawn Turner.
Hello,
thanks for being here, and I'm sure there's more people coming in as we merrily we move along.
Yes, absolutely.
So Marina and I were talking backstage, and I don't know. There's just so much things. There's so many grim things. It's really hard. It's really hard to deal with that. And so what we're going to try to do is, Marina and I pulled some cards before we came out, and we thought we would check the energy of the files. Let's just say that. And then we want to look at the energy of their resolution, I guess, or what we're feeling. And so we're going to share that with everybody. And of course, if you have anything in particular that you'd like to talk about, please put it in, including happy things like Bad Bunny. And I was happy to see Ricky Martin was with him.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time, hasn't it? It's been
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. So,
and I didn't watch the game itself. I did watch the highlights, because really and truly, I do like football. I do. I follow Canadian football and all that. Not that American is that much different, but
right.
I was just busy doing other things yesterday, so I couldn't watch it. Loved the halftime show. Thought that Bad Bunny did a fabulous job.
Absolutely. And you'll notice the man who said that he wanted to have an alternative to watch ended up watching it.
Yes.
And complaining about it. So
yes, absolutely.
He had 135 million people watching. It's the highest anybody's ever watched it. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw clips now and here, because Lady Gaga came in and Ricky Martin. But I don't know that much about him, but people were complaining he spoke Spanish, and everybody's like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They all love his songs, and they don't care what it's in. Yeah, because he's just a classy guy. So it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Did I understand what he was singing about? No. Did I enjoy it? Absolutely.
It was a good uplifting feeling with the dancing and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
Yes. And yes, he did mention Canada. He was talking about
he did.
A lot of the South American countries, mentioned a lot of them.
Yes.
And I think he was just saying hello to everyone, and everyone was saying hello back. And it
was wonderful. He was showing how people can get along.
Yes.
Believe it or not,
Yes.
Love is stronger than hate. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. And the thing that I thought was really, really quite funny was apparently the Orange Menace posted about, oh yeah, and you couldn't understand a word he was saying, and what was that all about? And then they flashed over to Kid Rock and his, and I thought, isn't it amazing? I don't understand a word of what he's singing.
I don't either. But what he did say was how he liked underage girls in his song.
Oh, imagine that.
It fits the bill, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
it really fits the bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only song I know that he ever sang was, we were drinking different beer, we were da-da-da, and and he stole somebody's riffs from their music when he sang it. So anyway, yeah, not my cup of tea.
No.
My cup of tea.
No.
And apparently Cash Patel's girlfriend, who's a country western singer, said, oh, Bad Bunny did so well, and then she got dumped on by all the MAGAs.
Of course. Of course. Because, I mean, you can't say that. You can't like that monkey music.
No, not at all.
It's
what's this say? The Alberta NDP brought in more money than the UCP this last quarter. I just read that Trump is going to meet with somebody in Ottawa because he doesn't want to finish a bridge or something that goes in. I know. And it's just always deflect here and deflect there. So
if it's not one thing, it's another.
It's another. That's
Rosanna,
right.
Rosanna.
I'm Mary Thornberry, and hello, Deirdre and Amanda Ginga, and Gwen Almeida, and artist Liz, and who else came in? Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. So I am not a sports person. I used to watch it when my son was a little boy, but I don't like watching it because I think the fans are. What happened once was when I was in living in Boston, of course, the Patriots, and somebody came in with another jacket on. Some lady came in with a Green Bay Packers jacket. They were playing the Green Bay Packers, and she was jumped and beaten at Gillette Stadium. So for me, it's really hard to reconcile that this is just over the top. So I'm born and live in New England, and now I live in Seattle. But I told Marina I was thrilled because the owner of the Seahawks hates him, and the owner of the Patriots loves him. So sorry to the team, but you gotta pick and choose here. You gotta do that right. Hi, Rossi. It's nice to see you. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Amanda will put your question up. Yeah. The administration followers have taken away the words in the Seahawks to beat them. Isn't poetic. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was, when I was watching the highlights, I thought, gee, you know what? I should have watched that game because it was a good game. Like,
it was.
The Seahawks took control.
Yeah.
And just never let it go.
Yeah. You want to know the nicest thing I heard about, and I'm not the quarterback of the Seahawks. He is building a $9 million pet rescue farm here in Seattle, and he's going to have 24/7 vet care. He's going to have all this stuff. And, I like that. I like people like that. Yes, that's really awesome that he would do that. And the guy that died that used to own the Seahawks, whatever happens, he was a billionaire, but whatever happens, all that money will go to charity. None will go to his family. Yeah. So there's some good stuff there. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Chad, the Wildcat Wrangler. Wow, that's a cool name. I'm sorry.
No, that is.
Yeah.
I think anytime that I hear about someone being an animal lover, it speaks volumes about their morality and about who they are as people.
Yep, absolutely.
Because,
Yeah.
When you're motivated by love for something that um, that can't verbally express its love for you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it to me that speaks volumes.
I know. It's fabulous and he's probably in his 30s. I don't think he's much older than that. And he yeah, I was just really happy to hear that. I know. Makes me happy. Yeah. Yeah, animals need love.
Absolutely. And that's the kind of person that if they approach me and said, hey, we're doing a charity run for such and such.
Yep.
Absolutely. No questions. I'm
Mhm.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
And I've said many times, if my dog doesn't like you, chances are I'm not going to like you either.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, because they can tell. They can tell
Yes.
that, yeah, however anybody is. That's absolutely right. Wow. So
Absolutely.
let's go ahead and do our little reading first that we pulled and explain where we're going with it. If you would like to start the first one, the first pull, the first three.
Absolutely.
All right.
This and we're doing this to let you guys know that it's important that we stick together, because we're not we're talking about things that are going to get uncomfortable, and you just need to know that you're not alone in this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I pulled from the immortal cycle oracle.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of the Epps files, I got we're getting insight and intuitive attunement. This is very much looking at where we are, where we want to be, and what it is that we need to do to fix. What do we how are we going to get that attunement so that it's on the right path? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that a lot of people are going to have to go through in terms of what's in the files. Okay.
Yep.
And then I got self-love, see yourself with compassion. That it's going to be a little bit of a difficult time for a lot of people who do see others with compassion and with love and so on. We're going to be tested. Those files are going to test that part of us.
Especially those people who have been abused in their past, in their lives. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I went to emergence. And this is transformed, not the same.
Our country's never going to be the same, and maybe even the world will never be the same. I don't know.
It won't. And I think you're right. It is worldwide, because this is not a situation that is only happening in the US. It's not only happening in the UK, in this country or that country. It is worldwide.
It is.
And it didn't just start 10 years ago. It's been going on for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I totally agree. So what I got for this first reading was spreading and mutating, and the information is spreading and mutating. And we think we've read something that is absolutely the worst thing we've ever read, and then we read something else or we hear something else, and our PTSD is already so on tenterhooks anyway. So it's going to be important for us to take a break from all of this you know, and remember to love ourselves. We have cyclone damage, which is interesting because what I get out of that is that it's a whirlwind. Everything
Yeah.
is, and the damage is coming. So, and it's already starting. And then I have all for money. Everything that we'll hear about was all done because they have money, because they want more money, and it was just all for money. They don't care about the people that are involved.
Yeah.
They just don't, it doesn't matter to them. So, yeah. Hi, everybody.
Exactly.
Hi. Yeah.
And that the cyclone card is not only in terms of the whirlwind, but it's also in terms of we're being challenged by distraction.
True.
Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
just when you think, oh, did you hear about this? And I'm dealing with this. No, it's
look over here, look over there. Yeah.
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 It's keep you confused.
It is. And
yeah.
I did hear, I said to Marina about an hour and a half ago, I did hear that Thomas Massey from Kentucky, who has been running this with Rogue Canna, that somebody gave him a flash drive with some stuff on it. Let's put it that way. And, you know, we got to protect him. I'm afraid for these people's lives. I really am, because they don't care. They don't care. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Joan Baker. You're right. Not to mention all the money. That's right. That's right. Well, you know, we were told by so many psychics a year and a half ago, something is going to happen that has never happened before. And nobody could figure out what it was, but it's going to just blow everything up. And I think we know what it is.
Yes.
So, yeah. So go ahead and pull your next three that you pulled. Yeah.
And then, yeah, the next three were sort of how we're dealing with it, right?
Right.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is difficult to talk about.
It is. It catches your throat. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, it does. So I got the muted flame, the suppression.
Of all the children, of all the victims. Oh my God.
Yes. The dimming your light or filtering. You're who I tell you you are. You have no voice.
That's right. That's right.
You exist because I allow you to exist. That crushing taking a child's innocence and just demolishing it. You breathe because I allowed you to breathe. The faded path, acceptance. Acceptance. Coming to terms with the inevitable. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of the people that are involved in this.
Yeah.
Is recognizing that, you know what, yes, you've been getting away with this for years, for decades, for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
No more.
Mm-hmm.
No more.
Absolutely.
And then embodied vessel. This is vitality. The and I'm drawn to this little spark, you know, that the physical body requires attention.
Yeah.
That we need.
We all need. We all need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of us aren't sleeping. A lot of us just don't, we feel off. We feel uncomfortable. We feel whatever. And it's like we can't even put a finger on it. And there's that finger is
Yes.
what it was. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's like it's right there. Yeah.
Yep. So I pulled a metamorphosis, and look, it is a person that is sequestering away, dissolving into darkness. What was before will not be again. Nestled in the nook, without sight, sound, or form, only trust and time, resting, remembering, and becoming, an emergence in due time, in divine timing. Yeah. So we have to sequester, we have to rest, we have to move away from it, we have to heal. The next card I get is, this one blew my mind when I pulled it, is resistance. But look at it, it's got no, 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 no all over it. Underneath what we can see, rooted, balanced, and flowing in connection with the all, knowing what is true, preserving internal harmony, and standing up for what we believe. Unapologetic. And that's what we're doing now, because for some of the other things that are going on, the distractions that are going on. So that was really the good news, everybody, is victory will come.
Yes.
So we have the power to overcome the obstacles and be victorious. Tears stream in devotion to all that has been overcome, and we will become victorious again. Reminds me of when Linda G said that they'll be dancing in the streets when Biden won. Remember? And people were dancing in the streets.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know when that is, but once this thing explodes, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a complete collapse. And I think we've talked about this, that it's quite possible there'll have to be like a panel of people that will have to run the country and figure out what's going on. Yeah. Because we're going to have some issues. Yeah.
Yeah. There is, I think that worldwide, the current governments can't stand.
No.
Because they come with so much baggage.
Yep.
And you can't point to any one country and say, okay, see, they've got their poop together. They know what they're doing and so on, because the corruption has been so rampant and goes so deep.
It does.
That there is no trust. I think people are going to want to just, you work for the government? Not anymore. You're done. Like, you're.
Yep.
Yeah. We can't believe anything that you say. And I think that's where the groups of people that are going to come in and that are going to be seen as the leaders are going to be people that maybe aren't even known to us.
Mm-hmm.
But they're others are going to speak for them.
Yep.
And say, this is so and so, and this is what they've done in the past, and this is who they are, and so on. And there is, I think, so much change that is coming.
There is. There is. It's going to be astronomical. And my mother, I remember asking my mother as a young girl, why didn't anybody help the Jewish people during the Holocaust? What they were killing them and cooking them, putting them in. But we didn't believe it. We just didn't believe it. Well, of course, they didn't have the news like we do.
Yes.
But I wouldn't have put this on my radar.
I know.
No, I wouldn't have. I mean, there's some stuff that I'm it's not that I'm naive. This stuff is really bad. It's just so bad. I
think that's what happens when you have people with a well-defined moral compass and with at least some compassion and empathy. you hear about certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and even though you're being told, no, 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 that's the truth, there's a part of you that goes, they can't be that bad.
Right.
It,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's outside of anything
You
that
could
a
ever
normal
imagine.
person would do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
it's like telling me that there's, people in the world, they have the ability to, to turn their skin color into, a rainbow or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, this is worse than normal people can imagine. But yes, Charlie, you're right. And you have to wonder, some of these horror movies, you have to wonder if they're
Yes.
based on truth. And even Sasha Riley said that. So yeah,
Yes.
that they
Yeah.
did make movies.
Yes.
But let's look at some of the other questions. Again, it's already dark enough. It's already dismal
Yeah.
enough. I'd like to, move away from it because we're really inundated by it, but I don't want to ignore it because that's why we did what we could do. Yeah.
I think part of the reason that we're dealing with what we're dealing with is even throughout history, we have heard about things and said, oh no, that can't possibly be true.
Right.
And we look the other way. We're being forced now
Yes.
to eyes wide open.
Eyes wide open. I just thought,
Yeah.
like with toothpicks,
Yes,
you can't touch them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You must see this.
Yeah.
And if you think that, this is the worst of it, no, I'm going to take you to another level.
Mhm.
It's just,
Yeah.
it has
Absolutely.
to almost get to the point that it breaks down your soul
Uh-huh. Yeah, it
to
does.
something
It does.
minuscule so that you can slowly rebuild it back up.
Yeah.
And understand that, no, yeah, you look the other way in the Holocaust. Well, you can't
You can't do
do
that
that.
anymore.
You can't be
Especially,
silent. You can't say, oh no, that could never happen. It could. It
or what
did.
what can I
It
do
will.
about it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
the
yeah.
fear that, I know there was a lot of people in Germany where, well, I didn't know what was going on. I heard stories, but I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
No, you chose not to know what was going on. That was a choice.
That was a choice.
That was a
Yeah, it
choice.
was.
And
Yeah,
choices have
they
consequences.
do have consequences. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Amanda, you have this question about Netanyahu, and Thomas Massey is also this guy. I just came out of the woodwork. He really did. But he's more independent than he is a Republican, is what I heard. But he wants to know why we're giving so much money to Israel. And
Yes.
no Republicans ever asked that question that I've ever heard of. So
No.
yeah. So let's see what Benny's doing. And I remember being with my friend. We went to Disney World and it was 1989 and he was in charge then. And because his name is so unusual. So he's just one of these people that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is Netanyahu going to DC?
Mm-hmm.
Well, to open negotiations.
Oh, look at that. All right.
And what is he negotiating? I don't know. Briefed in command.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's looking for an exit. Somebody wants a way out.
Maybe him.
So
I'm glad you pulled that card up because the thing they had about with Tulsi Gabbard, and she had a whistleblower thing going on and all that. And they said, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It had something to do with the secrets of something, and they just blew it off. But what happened was they gave Macron and I think Zelensky gave some intel and told you know who, and Putin found out, and so it wasn't real intel. It was, but
Yes.
So they trapped him in that. So I get volcano and mountains, but what's really interesting is look at the heart in the red dripping on top of. He's got blood on his hands, and so does anybody that went along with what he did in Gaza.
Yes.
So
absolutely,
I wouldn't be surprised if Jared wasn't going to be there too and chat with him about the condos they're going to. I just wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I get here that he's being downgraded, but it could be that it's their plan is downgraded for now, because it's going to take some time. They want to make sure everybody's gone, but I get trains or transport. Oh. So I'm wondering, maybe I'll have some kind of a transportation issue. I don't know.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things
and
have happened.
It's funny because as you said that, what came to mind and what I saw flash in front of me was years and years and years ago when a president or a leader passed, transitioned, they would very often put the coffin on a train and so that people could pay their respects.
Could get, to bring that, people take the body to the people instead, because now people just go to the rotunda. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be. Wouldn't that be interesting?
That would be interesting. Wow.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
So Kat says, when there's a doc dump, he always gets extra nasty. Do you think, he's been calling leaders all over the world at saying, just stop checking into this. Yeah. But do you think Nancy Guthrie's disappearance could be the ultimate distraction while sending message to the press? It's funny that you ask that.
Yes. Yes.
I've heard that it was kind of planned. Yeah. And Savannah Guthrie was the first person to interview Virginia Giuffre, and apparently it didn't air. NBC, or I think it's NBC or ABC, said she couldn't air it. And so her name shows up in the Epstein files.
Yes.
So, all right.
Is that is that disappearance is there something to it?
Wow.
Outside the trusted circle, somebody made that decision. Were they? Oh my God. Was there something there? Entertainment purposes only?
Correct. Yeah. Oh my.
Yes.
Oh my. Yep. I believe it. Wow. I have underground in hiding. And I was telling Marina that they did check the sewer system today or yesterday. Although we think maybe Nancy is not around, we don't know. But look, I got that volcano again with the heart.
Oh my gosh.
Blood dripping. So blood on his hands. Yes. And then I get fake news because that's what he always says.
Yes.
So I'm just taking that as one of his words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And remember, every accusation that has ever been made against a Democrat or an independent is what the GOP is guilty of, what the people who are currently in positions of power, what they are personally guilty of.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. He does it all the time. Well, Gwen, I would say the same thing, except that the person that might be doing this has no heart and soul at all. And there's a lot of, today I heard that Jeff had an invoice in there for, what's that acid that gets rid of everything?
Sulfuric acid?
Sulfuric acid. Yeah. And there was some talking about people on golf courses. So he doesn't care. And, he came right out and said something to her as well, to Savannah, which really surprised me. Usually is always talking bad stuff about me. So,
yeah.
Hydrochloric, it could be that, or sulfuric. Yeah. So Sterling had a lot to say, Mary. I usually don't watch only because I don't want to be influenced by somebody else. So, yeah. But, yeah, it would be a smelly coffin. Yeah. Oh, I hope. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Mandami says if Netanyahu flies to New York City, then he'll make sure he's arrested. Woo!
Please.
Yes.
Please let that be the case. I would love for that to be the case.
I agree. I agree.
And yeah.
Will King Charles really come to the U.S. and act like all this 45 regime poop is A-okay and normal and not say what needs saying? First of all, I don't know if he'll travel. He hasn't traveled since he has gotten the cancer.
Yes. Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me, though, Williams met with him when he was over there, so I don't think he'd say anything either. I don't know.
Okay. Is and these two cards fell out as I was trying to shuffle. Is King Charles going to stay put and not do his thing? Yes.
Okay.
He's not coming, and too many foreign threats. There's Charles is a lot of things. But I think his mother would turn over in her grave.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. Yes. If he went to the US and, got in front of 45, like. No.
Yeah. I agree.
No.
I totally agree. So this is an interesting answer that I got. I have the farming industry, and I'm thinking he would farm it out to somebody else.
Yeah.
It could be William, but probably not Harry, because he wants to arrest Harry if he comes back to the, But look at this. Declassification of documents, and then royal family.
Oh my God.
That is amazing to me. And I'm wondering if there's some other person in the royal family, because, what was that? Mendelssohn? Some Mendelssohn is in his cabinet, in Keir Starmer's cabinet. And there's another guy in there. And now they're calling for him to resign.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And don't forget, I'm pretty sure that MI5 has a lot of information about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, that they can keep it quiet for now, but if they have to, there was a reason that all that was taken away from him. There's a reason why he is very much persona non grata and whatnot. And so, maybe the documents, they'll release the documents.
Yeah. Well, they're I'm guessing they got all these documents that are not redacted. But I saw this kid the other day on YouTube, and he said all you have to do is highlight it, put it in a Word document, and unredacts it. Has anybody tried
Oh,
that?
what?
Yeah,
Haven't tried it, but
yeah,
hey,
yeah, might work. I don't know. Yeah, that's amazing. No, you're right, Cheryl. Charles is
yeah,
not a politician. He is a bit spoiled. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
Yeah, the man who insists that his toast be cut a certain way so that he can dunk it into his soft-boiled eggs, and he calls them, yeah, make sure my soldiers are lined up straight.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Andrew, he used to have a whole bed
Yeah.
full of teddy bears on his bed. So yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, and
Yes,
schematics
that's right. It
that
had to be
they
in the
had to
right
follow.
place. And yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Tell me that's normal. Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know about Keir Starmer if he will have to step down because they're really cleaning house over there for this.
Mhm.
And Scandinavia has let people go.
Yeah,
Slovenia has, and a few other places have, and I don't think they're all done yet. So they're taking the action, that's for sure. So
yeah.
let's see if Keir Starmer will have to
Okay.
step
Well,
down.
what's the future? Here's
Huh? I have a distraction and an illusion, and then I have holding power. So
huh.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe he will. Yeah.
I get hidden claws,
Oh,
hidden
all right.
claws,
Uh-huh.
targeted attack.
Yeah,
They're going
they're
to force
foil.
him out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to force him out.
Wow. Um, did everybody see the wonderful Friday night release of the Obamas wearing ape costumes?
I
Um,
didn't, but oh my gosh.
you didn't, did you know about it though? Did
Was
you know?
was it the meme that they put out that was supposed to be, yeah,
They put
them?
their faces on
Yes.
animals. Yeah. And
Yes.
everybody, said, and his, oh yes, well, they showed me a couple things. They said three things, and I just said, go ahead and put it out. Like, right, sure you did. And then are you going to apologize to him? No, no, I'm not going to apologize to him. And it was, and it reminds me of some of the stuff that was out that he did
Yes.
before. So I would like to know if there's going to be any retribution, because I did hear that Hillary is going to do a class action lawsuit against Trump for something. And if she does, you bet all that stuff is going to be declassified, has to be declassified at that point,
Mhm.
about the 2016 and what he said and what he did. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Cher. It's always the Democrats that step down. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's,
What?
you know, trying to find that sense of right and wrong in the GOP is like trying to win an argument with a drunk.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It can't be done. Really,
Yeah.
it can't be done. Because yeah,
I know.
they accuse a lot of things. They point fingers. They do. They will. They will twist themselves into pretzels to try to convince you that black is
Mhm.
white. And I, yeah, I know what I said yesterday, but that's not what I meant. You
No.
misheard me.
Yeah.
No, I
It was
didn't.
alternative facts. What
Yes,
you
yeah,
saw and heard is illusion. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah.
and trying to convince people that something bad is a good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tariffs are wonderful. I love them. They're so good,
They brought in so much money.
Oh,
It's
I
just
know.
it's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's
And
incredible. Yeah. we just have so much. I get controlled puppet. And so he probably gave, I bet Stephen Miller did that. I bet Stephen Miller did that. And he just said, I'm going to do this and no big deal. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Okay. I got negative impact.
Oh, yes. There's a lot of Republicans that are unhappy. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. There was, it was a junior staffer. It was this, it was that. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Trump absolutely can't stand the fact that a black man, someone that he would have openly called an Nigger, was leader of the free world, is respected and more beloved than he is. How?
And got a Nobel Prize.
He got a Nobel Prize. Oh, and yeah, he was saying, and I don't know why he got it. He doesn't even know why he got it. So, why did they?
Yeah.
Maybe they gave it to him because he's a better human being that you will ever be.
Well, it's just like he says, they were horrible to me. They made me go to this and that. And well, if you hadn't acted like a horrible person, they wouldn't have had to do that.
Yes.
It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense.
And still, even if they were apes, they are still smarter and more intelligent than Trump.
Well, I have to agree with that. Yeah. And somebody said that he was mad because Michelle's one of her videos came out and did better than Melania's documentary. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The documentary. Yes.
The documentary.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
And now I heard commanding officers are asking their underlings on bases in the United States to please take their family and go see the Melania documentary.
Yes. Some bases are making, there's I can't remember what the actual term for it is, but it's, people that are on base are required to, on a monthly basis, to attend at least 3 of the commanders' things that, special things that they put together, where you must attend at least 3. And some of the commanders are saying that this counts as one. This counts as one.
Oh my! And I did hear Craigslist when on the opening they were giving people $50, but they had to stay the whole time. Do they think that's stupid? Because how they say, although all those protesters are in Minneapolis, they're getting paid. They're paid protesters, and no, because you always say what you do. We don't have that issue.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I know, you're right, Kat. I don't think she got the kids to see it either. No, they don't want to watch it.
No.
Ivanka
can't stand her. Yeah, the boys have been very, very quiet, have they not?
Yes, absolutely. Especially Don Jr. He was always yakking. I haven't heard from him at all. They're saying though that Jared is running everything. Yeah. This makes sense that it was buried on Netflix because guess who has a huge portion of stock there, and so he'll tell him to do that. Yeah. That's unbelievable. Janice, could it be that he will declassify the information that caused him to take Andrew's title away? Yeah, well, I think he already has.
Charles?
Yeah, because
I honestly think that Charles is basically spineless. So
Mhm.
I think that the whole idea of taking away his title and whatnot
Oh,
were
yeah.
things that were put in place by William,
Mhm.
that he
Mhm.
said,
Mhm.
listen, Daddy, this,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you either you do it or I'm going to do it. Because let's face it, you're ready to kick the bucket any day, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. So, you
Yeah.
know, get
Yep.
get your house in order so that what I inherit isn't a pile of you know what.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Yep.
um,
And there's more in there. There's pictures of him with
oh
children. There's pictures of him with or things in emails
yes,
that were with him. Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
And
yeah,
Jelaine wouldn't answer anything today, but she said if Trump gives her a pardon, she'll be glad to spill the beans. And I'm thinking, yeah, pay me for what I do. And I'll say anything. I'll sing. I'll sing like a fake
yeah.
canary.
Yes, absolutely. And you know
Yeah.
what? She did, one of the things that she did say was that Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, they,
Oh, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
they had nothing,
No, they have nothing. Even
nothing.
though Trump's in there 39,000 times so far from what's
Yeah,
been released.
yeah.
But what blows my mind is we're not going to release the videos of the unalived um, small people.
Mhm.
And it's like, what? We know that, but right
You have
there,
video? Yeah.
really? You have video of that? It's yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
The
well,
fact that you could come out and say that is disgusting on a
on so
level
many
that is
levels.
beyond.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Interesting you asked this question or said this, Linda. The other day I was watching Marco Rubio and I think he was answering questions with somebody. And the next thing I know, he goes, and that's where they put their drugs. So now, and you would need to be if you were in there, I would think. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Olive Tree. Yes. Why
Hello.
would anyone believe her? And that's what Virginia Jeffries' family said. Anything she says is not going to be true, which
Yes,
makes
exactly. Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing as that's what keeps her alive is the fact that I could tell you something. I might tell you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's um,
Uh-huh. Yep. Um, Mary, what blows my mind, over 1,000 witnesses and one person in jail and one supposedly unalived. Yeah, it is.
yes.
And people are taking pictures of this man with long gray hair and a long gray beard in Israel that looks curiously like Jeffrey
Mhm.
Epstein. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And totally. And that was the one thing that I talked well, we talked about on the weekend. I did a show with Celtic Tarot Sheila, and that was a narcissist will never unalive themselves.
No. No.
Never,
No.
ever. That is
Mhm.
not part of their
Right.
their makeup.
Right.
So the idea that, you know, with all his contacts, with all his money, with all the information and things that he had, no, I don't think that he would unalive
No,
himself.
he's still
Or
talking about living forever or going to heaven, but he wouldn't do anything about it. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
no,
You're right.
no, that's
Yep.
yeah, he was I think that he
And this
was
is
pressured
this is
out and someone else was put in.
this
Yeah.
is so true. Why do they email each? Of course, yeah, why? And probably there's a lot of phone records that could be uncovered. I don't even know if they've touched that yet.
Yeah.
But the only reason we're really able to see anything is because of Mark, is it Mark Epstein, his brother? allowing them to have all of those papers.
Yes.
And but they've got 4 computers for Congress to go in and read 300,000 page, whatever it is, million pages. They said it would take 7 years for them to
Yes.
be able to do that. And they're just doing it because that's another distraction. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And for as many, I had this conversation with my son, and I mentioned it before, but it was too funny when we were talking about the information coming out with EPS and this and that and
Mhm.
whatnot, and Trump, and he said, "Yeah, you know what? Trump is mentioned more times in the Epstein files than Jesus is in the Bible."
And
And
also Harry Potter is in
yes,
all the Harry Potter books.
yes, yeah,
Yeah. It's equivalency. So,
yeah.
Cher, you want to know about Epstein? I get coerce and manipulate. Look at it's a doctor. You know,
Ha!
it's got a white coat on. And then I get an AI tech.
Oh,
And then I get evidence of a scandal.
wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I get global impact
Oh, yeah.
in that. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, global impact. There was a deal made.
Yes.
There
Yes.
was a deal made.
Yeah.
And yeah, judgmental scrutiny. Somebody put decided what was going to be released and what wasn't going
What
to be
wasn't?
released. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Wow.
totally.
Yeah.
Stupid as stupid does.
That's
Yes.
right. Forrest Gump was smarter than him. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But they're saying that, you know, there's so much about him that's deeply embedded in a psyops and all these other things.
Yeah.
But you want to also know about Mark Epstein? Okay. You know, you may be right, Cher. They may be AI altered images, because what can we trust now? It's
Yes.
very difficult to trust anything. And Elon's right on that, you know?
Totally.
So,
Ooh.
yeah. So don't worry about typos. I do it all the time. So Mark Epstein.
Yes.
I do want to we'll do this reading for you that we're right near the end, but I did want you guys to know Marina and I will be on Friday at 7 my time, 8 o'clock her time, on her channel for Story in the Cards. I was not feeling well last Friday, so I said, let's do it this Friday. So we may end up 2 weeks in a row.
I know. I know. You lucky people. Aren't you glad you're here?
I know.
Aren't you glad you're here?
So we'll probably have some things to read about.
Oh, I'm sure that we will. Okay. Mark Epstein, what I got for him was he's got a change in focus.
Okay.
And corruption revealed.
He's the one that revealed it a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I got some really good cards from him. I have that he did it for the greater good. And for the victims. Yeah. And the sun the sun. Yes, wow. Positive thing he did. I'm getting floods and rain, but I'm thinking crying.
Yes.
That that he feels he isn't responsible, but he might feel responsible because it's his brother, and we would feel that way if it was our sibling, probably.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that's true. I'm hoping that he is not like his brother at all. But I don't think he'd release it if he was. Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't get a sense from him. Being the same. I think that there's some things that run in families, and then there's some things that you try to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I know those cards were amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Both of ours tonight were really good, especially the first group that we drew.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yes. So, Marina and I love working together. We thank you so much. And thank you, Marina, for being with me here tonight. It's been a while since I've been doing LSD. I mean, letting spirit drive. Um, um, but thank you, everybody. And thank you for your
Yes.
questions. And we are holding each other up and walking each
Yes.
other home. So there
Yes.
you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bye.
Everybody have a wonderful night. We'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.
Yes.